What's up, everybody? It's time to play the game Rose. And before we get into today's video, it's kind of like I want to do a little quick update. Catch you up to speed. What's been going on? What's been happening with me, and what's gonna be happening going forward with this channel. I felt like I owe you guys an explanation because I suddenly went dark as of last month, and last video was basically the reaction to the new Frenni's video that was posted for a trailer, and I was recording it on my new PC. And I said I have a story and a half regarding that, and but I don't want to take a lot of your time. This I'm going to try to shorten this within 5 minutes. So to make a long story short, before I go into any rants or rambles, is that the new PC computer, I ended up returning it and refunding it because there was a lot of problems that happened regarding that computer. And before, like I said, I don't want to get too much detail right now. I'll probably have to save it for a complete separate video if you guys ever really want to hear it. But yeah, I ended up returning it, got my refund on it, and decided to go with a different company. So that's currently on hold. So what's going on with the 2K special? That's this video ain't it. As you can already tell, it's still happening, but I wanted to do it on the new computer, so that kind of mark of a moment of me pushing forward. Because when I was trying to get a new computer, 2K, I wanted to take that next step forward with you guys in terms of increasing quality, expanding the type of games I want to play, because the computer that I'm currently recording on is over 6 years old. It doesn't have the latest graphics card. It doesn't have I'll have many storages. New games require more tech heavy computers, and I wanted to enjoy those moments with you. Sometimes you guys probably want to see me play I don't know, maybe when Help Wanted 2 drops, right? Maybe I'll get a complete I don't have a PC VR, but I could hook up my Quest 2 to a PC, and we could do something from that, and get a recording out of that. But it just wasn't in the cards right now. So right now I did put it in order for that new computer with a different company from what I had before, and hopefully that will turn out better than it did last time. Because when I decided to make that choice to turn in, and because a lot of things happened that it made me so upset and sad, because I spent basically my life savings to put my best foot forward for you guys, and now I kind of have nothing to show for it, right? And so I went through some levels of depression, upset, mad, and instead of trying to vent my anger out on the internet, as a lot of people tend to do, I decided take a sit back and step back from the computer and not look at things for a while, because even now, while I'm looking at my computer as I'm recording this, I still feel a little sense of walking away, because it's really curved my passion, so to speak, and not passion, but my drive, few different things. But now I'm back again. I work myself back up to it. That's basically what I've done when I'm off camera. Nothing serious. Work has been a bit hectic. Scheduling has been a bit off, and so I'm, like I said, availability is a bit crazy. I am coming up to the 5-minute mark, so I'm going ahead and wrap this up now. The 2K special is still happening. I'm getting a new computer, and it probably won't be available around till September. So once September happens, I'll go back to doing that. So if you guys were worried or not, please don't worry. Everything's pretty much been sorted out. And if you guys really want to hear that kind of story, what happened to that PC, I'm probably might do like I said, do a separate video, probably before I do the reveal of the new computer. So again, it's something I want to get off my chest so I can tell you guys what's going on. So sit back, relax, enjoy this new video. I'll be playing a visual novel that's based off Frenni. That's Frennies. So let's get into it. This is a nice song. I like this. Already, first impressions are going great. What's up, everybody? It's time to play with the Game Rose, and welcome to a Fortnight at Frenni's Fazclaires. Now, taking a break from the all while we wait for the new Night 2 update, this little gem kind of caught my attention by the artist Corsenu, you know, the person from the last video. The one who did the designs for the outfits inside the new Night Guard art, not art, but the new Night Guard look review. So, you know, all those girls' the outfits made, the artist, you know, gave a quick shout about this game that kind of dropped, which was, I believe, a couple of days ago. I'm a bit late to record it because I've been busy. But, anyways, ooh, this is a good, ooh. Yeah, we all going up in the club, man. This kind of music you'll be needing. I'm sorry, I just forgot what I was gonna say. I think it was something about Corsenu. Yes, because this game features this artist version of the girls in this game. And this game is created by Night Fox Works, I believe. Names, I'm covering the name, aren't I? Yeah, I am. It's right there, Night Fox Works. So, give them a good look out. I don't know what to expect in this. I'm going in here completely blind. It's a visual novel game. That's all I know about it. And apparently the music bops. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. So this is a pre-alpha. It, like I said, it just drops, so there may be bugs, crashes, or other issues. Content is subject to change. Now, if there's anything, as always, if there's anything to censor on here, be sure to check out my Patreon. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't have many visual novels under the belt outside of a couple. One I haven't even finished. Two was like also like in a early stage, and never went back to it. I don't think I have any visual novels that I started and or finished. Like Doki Doki Literature Club, I started but never finished it. And one regarding a self insert in a Pony World, long ass fucking time ago, fan game when I was playing Pony fan games. Please report any issue you find to Nice Fox emails. Will do. And I will tell my expectations, but I got high hopes for this because this will feature Corsair's girls and their designs are fantastic. Visual novels originated from either male or female perspective. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and Hold on, I might have to write some shit down. I know I gotta. Thank goodness they already gave me an option to save right here. All right. Tell me right now, are you a boy or a girl? Naturally. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm no longer the TheGamingRose. My name is Josh Black. I'm 25 years old, and my new job is being a night guard at the nightclub. Alright. But not just any nightclub, mind you. Frenni Fazclaire is one of those off-the-strip style clubs where the clientele either is recommended, poached, or somehow lured in by the neon sign above the entrance. It's not the biggest of clubs. I beg to differ. Look how huge that is. Speaking of which, I don't know if it's common knowledge right now, but if you guys are privy to what's going on in the Frenni server, the official Frenni server, Fatal Fire often leave updates for us, especially us in the Patreon. Let's just say they redesigned what the nightclub's gonna look like from the outside, and I tell you, what you see before you right now, close to what you're seeing, what you're gonna see in the future. But it's not the biggest clubs, only a couple stories tall and tucked away between several larger buildings. Oh, no. It was a cabaret. That was a cabaret I saw. Anyway, however, it doesn't look super seedy from the outside. Maybe a little rundown, but so is everything in the city. I read that a bit weird, sorry. The real draw for Fazclaire's is the unique staff they have. There's 4 life-sized advanced animatronic that sing, dance, act as waitresses, and provide private shows. Why the club needs a night guard is unclear. My new boss, Mr. Smith. Agent Smith, huh? Isn't even meeting me in person. Mr. Black. So, you're gonna be the new night guard. Instead, Mr. Smith gives me the door code and instructions where to go once inside. Mr. Black, I expect you to have a prompt, timely fashion when... I'm just imagining just Agent Smith just running the whole show. No, not phone guy, just Agent Smith. The whole situation is a little weird, but I can't complain. A job is a job, and this one should keep the roof above my head. Time to see if this door code works. Click. Alright. Ooh, looks nice in here. On the other side of the door is the reception area. It's your standard code check and filter room where you normally keep bouncers to keep out the undesirables. There's no one here at the moment, but there is a uniform waiting for me on the front desk, along with a note bearing my name. Welcome to the Frenni Fazclaire's nightclub, where we make your dreams come real. Blah, blah, blah. For your first night, here you'll want to take notes. You want to take some time and get to know the layout of the building, as well as where all the cameras are. For the security room is across the dance floor, past the animatronics room, and before the staff locker room. The animatronics might still be active from their day cycles, but they should recognize you as a member of staff once you change into the uniform. I recommend you do that now before you go any further. After that, head to the security room and get acquainted with the tech there. Just head to the staff area to the left of the stage and follow the signs. Can't miss it. Also remember, rule number 1 of the club is that you cannot fuck the animatronics. I'll call around 3 AM to see how you're doing. Well, that's an interesting way to greet and onboard a new employee. Should I change it in here or in the locker room? Alrighty. I already know there's... Bad end already. I already know. First of all, I'm gonna try to avoid bad ends as possible, so I'm gonna go through a sense of logic and abuse the safe slots too. Changing uniform before going further. That line about the animatronics seeing me as staff makes me wonder why that's so important. Would they assault me or throw me out of the club if I wasn't staff? Well, but if that's the case, why the club needs a night guard? There's got me more at play here than Smith's letting on. Still, I better change now to be on the safe side. Not like anyone's around to see me change clothes. There we go. I won't be a member of the fashion police, but the clothes fit me fairly well. Now then, let's see if I can find the security room. The club opens up. Man, I know it's gonna be a lot of reading because it's a visual novel, so I gotta be careful with my pronunciation. I'm trying to not to sound too weird. And I might need more water. Ooh. Excuse me. Itchy. The club opens up past the reception area into a sizable dance floor before a stage. A bar runs along the wall. Oh, it's drop the shit. We don't be at the wall, right? It's the bar runs the wall immediately. All right, A bar runs along the wall immediately to the left of the entrance, while normal tables follow along the night. I'm getting dyslexic, man. It's 1 a.m. I'm recording at 1 a.m. You know, I record late in the night so that background noises don't get into the video. Along the right side of the expansive dance floor. To the left of the stage is a doorway marked with the words "Staff Only" in big green letters. To the left, that's where is a set of spiral stairs that leads up to what a sign labels as VIP and private booths. Head straight past the staff only warning as I pass by a room marked as animatronics. The hair on the back of my neck stands up. You know, the background music don't help much. It's like the place sounds so eerie. There's no bump and club like from the menu music all the way to here. The door is slightly ajar, and through the crack I can see several recharge pods as well as a dressing room. I can't see into the pods from this angle. Also, I don't see any animatronics active inside the room. Yet I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. The good news is that the security room is down the hallway, past the corridor that leads out to the nightclub's loading dock. I just hope that the uncanny pressure I'm feeling evaporates once I'm inside. Alright, looks very standard. There's a lot of screens. Surprisingly, the security room is about as high-tech as the club's animatronics are. We haven't even seen the animatronics yet, though. I was expecting some battered TVs hooked up messingly to a bunch of cameras, but this place is actually rather nice. It's a little dirty. You can see a cup and some trash there. A walkie-talkie for whoever else is in the club. And hey, look, there's a fan. Good old fan. Can't go back with that. The main wall is covered in flat screens, each of the 8 showing 4 cameras feeds each. 8 showing 4. 32 cameras in all. Jesus. There's a nice dark oak desk with a laptop on it, as well as a set of speakers and several coffee mugs that reads, "I heart Fazclaire." The 3 chairs in here aren't executive level comfy, but they definitely have a nice sinking feeling as I slide into one and wheel over to the desk. So yeah, okay, this is usually run by like a 3-man team then. Ugh. How I'm gonna 1-man army it? It's gonna be, you make do with what you got. There's a sticky note under the laptop with the username and password written on it. When I log in, it appears I have standard internet access as well as control of all the camera feeds. There's at least 3 cameras on every room aside from the locker rooms and the VIP booths. Both of those have a camera watching the who enters and leaves. Again, I'm reading weird. There's also way more cameras in the animatronics rooms than is necessary. Because we really need to keep an eye on those girls. We really do. That Fexa, we gotta watch her. Especially. We all know that. It's a big room split into 3 parts. Why does every recharge pod need 2 cameras focused on it? Let's just say it's on the job benefits. I'm assuming it is. And why does the repair areas camera have a bit of a stacking that buzzes in and out? Cause shit probably went down there. There we go. There she is. Fexa. Catch sight of a foxy animatronic slipping into a recharge pod relatable Fexa. Must have just missed her in the hall. Ah, see? I already knew what was gonna happen. If I was gonna wait till I walked into a staff room and just waltzed right in, Fexa would have caught me up. You never know. The golden capsule sealed behind her, leaving her reclined and her eyes closed. Oh, look at Chico. Man, there's 4 more pods. One's labeled Chiku with a golden bird inside. Arseno, you do a fantastic job. Man, another pod labeled Bonfy containing a purple bunny. We were definitely like watching her. The 4th pod's labeled Frenni Fazclaire. Both it and the spare unlabeled pod are empty. Unlabeled pod, huh? I said it. It's not Fangle. It's not Fangle. What was the name again? I keep saying Fangled, but it's something different. Tangle. There you go. Tangle. Rhyming sense. Tangled. That's what it is. I bet it's Tangle. Does it mean there's an animatronic wandering about? 2. To be that matter. So it could have been Fexa that would have caught us in the beginning, or Tangled. Because Tangled's according to the original design of her, she's a techie, so she might be up and about, fucking with shit. I'd better check all the cameras and figure out their features before leaving the security room. Or it could be Golden Freddy. Looks like the cameras have a 15-degree arc that cycle through every 30 seconds. For some cameras, this means they have a small blind spot. Always, each camera pick up sound as well as an image. I have to toggle each feed manually, though I have multiple sound feeds active at once. There's an option to play a pre-recorded sound in a live mic feeding using a laptop built-in webcam. Man, I'm really not in the mood to play. I probably won't be able to like play an actual FNAF game in this sense because it's a visual novel. So who knows what mechanics could be sprung on us. Modifying or stopping the recording seems to require an administrator password. I'm currently logged in under the security account. All I can do is cycle the feeds and manually rotate the cameras. It seems that all the feeds automatically record to a secure server somewhere else in the building. My guess is there's a closet somewhere or the servers are in the manager's room. Nothing on the cameras helps in that regard. Overall, it's a pretty comprehensive system. Words. I don't see the missing animatronic anywhere, but I do hear some humming coming from the camera pointing at the stage. Maybe she's up in the VIP booths or hiding backstage. I might as well use that sound playing feature of the cameras. Are you there, Frenny? This is Josh Black, the new security guard of the night shift. Moments later, an animatronic bear stepped through the stage curtains and waves at the camera. Hey! Hey, all things considered, she looks pretty cool with that outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she's got that punk rock look going for her. Her suit like top is somehow holding her hopes and dreams back, holding in her hopes and dreams back with 3 straining buttons. Hold the line, brothers. Hold the line. She has matching gloves, stockings, and a thong. Name tag on her left breast claims she's the manager. Okay, then. When she speaks, it's with a smooth, deep, luscious voice. Congratulations, Mr. Black. I'm pretty sure there's a joke in there somewhere. There's got to be a joke around here for some man named Black. I, I, I did not. Like I said, I didn't know whose name who named the character, or the security guard, and I'm slightly laughing at it because there's a bit of an inside joke I have with my sister regarding Mr. Black as a name. You guys wouldn't get it. It's just funny in my head. That's all you have to know. Congratulations, Mrs. Black. You passed my little test for your first evening. Test. Okay. I was waiting to see if you figure out the cameras and what you would do when one of us wasn't in their recharge pod. Okay, so Frenni's a bro. That's what's up. Glad I thought to poke around on the computer then. Glad I thought to poke around on the computer then. Are you also Mr. Smith by chance? I'm afraid not. I just have the manager badge because I manage all the animatronics, including myself. Why not join me for a drink out here at the bar? Or maybe I could come to you. Sus. Well, I know probably nothing might not incredibly go bad. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna safe options. See, this is what you do. This is what you do when you. Thank God, 9 pages. Thank you for that. 9 pages of so I can fill this up. Return to your pod. I'm clearly aware that no matter what I do, it's all being recorded. Yeah, I'm on the job. I'm working security. I can't drink, you know. I can't do anything that's like not work related. So, play it safe. I also can't shake the general feeling of unease. Best I decline Frenni's offer. Would you mind returning to your recharge pod for the evening instead? I don't want to break any rules on my first night. Frenni winks, turns, and gives the camera a glorious view of her rear end. Very well, Mr. Black. I'll get you out of that security room another night. Hey. Like I say, and I don't think people understand when I say it, the best part about a woman is when she walks away. I watch on several feeds as Frenni finds her way back to the animatronics room and to her pod. Soon the only sounds are coming from the air conditioning and the low hums of the display here in the security room. It's relaxing and peaceful, just how a night shift should be. That serene period is interrupted by my phone buzzing. Who's texting me at this hour? Watch your back. Nani? There are more than animatronics than the boss wants you to know. Yeah. Who are you and where you got this number from? When in doubt, hold up in the security room and pray 6 AM rolls around. That's when their programming takes over into day cycle and you'll be safe. Basically. Who is this? How'd you get my number? New phone, who this? Could not be delivered. Well, this isn't ominous at all. Things just keep getting weirder. Music don't help too. Maybe the upcoming call from Mr. Smith will shed some light on what's going on in the nightclub. As the clock strikes 3 AM, my phone buzzes. Display caller ID, Mr. Smith. Hello? How's it going, kid? Animatronics behaving? Bar all stocked? I'm supposed to be stocking the bar? Listen, kid. Sometimes when we close up for the night, there isn't time to fully replenish the bar or clean up big messes. Since you're the night guard, that means you're going to have to do those things. Good news is that I remember we're only missing a bottle of raspberry liquor at the bar. Should be one of those in storage. It feels weird that I, as a security guard, has to handle janitor's stuff. Shouldn't I be staying at my post or occasionally patrolling? That's just how the cookie crumbles here. Half the reason I'm paying you more than most other clubs is because your job is multifaceted. That a problem? Considering you'll get me caught up in all my already behind rent and let me order pizza once or twice, not at all. Order I get the booze to restock the bar. Like I said, the extra stuff is in the storage room. Be careful not to lock yourself in the walk-in freezer. Important notes. Wear uniform before entering. Don't drink on the job. Try not to lock yourself in freezer. Had that happened once, and the only reason the poor sap didn't freeze to death was because the animatronics were out that night and found him. Hey, W animatronics. W animatronics. How often do they wander anyways? I've already seen Fexa and Frenni out of their pods. Sure, what about them getting into the security office? They're supposed to spend their night recharging, but every once in a while they'll have extra energy left over from the day. That or they can complete their recharge cycles early. That usually leads to them acting a bit quirky. Last guy to have your job thought it meant that he could have his way with them. He held that L. Don't be stupid like him, kid. They're just machines, limited by their programming. As for the security office, they're programmed to only enter when given permission. Ah, vampire rules. Bet Max likes that. Same goes for my office on the other side of the club. Okay, so I'll write that down too. That's another thing to note down. Office safe. Smith office safe. There might not be a camera in either place, but don't think you can sneak a quickie without me finding out. As for security, oh god. Oh, I can scroll back and forth with this? I hit the scroll wheel on that. I can go back. That's cool. Didn't know that. Club, but there might be a cameraman. What happens if the animatronics get rough on me? Like I said, they're machines. Assert your authority and order them back to their pods. That's right. All you gotta do, you know, when a woman comes on strong, you just gotta put your hand out and say, no, no. Okay. You mind me having a drink or two from the bar? Maybe bring in some music or something to do in the downtime? Drinks will come out of your pay. Okay? As for music and shit, whoever lets you handle the shit that needs you doing and you from going psycho like the last guy. Anyway, my vape's early dry. My vape's nearly dry and I'm dead tired. Remember, I said early, wow. Remember to close up when you leave at 6 a.m. Don't call wake me up unless you're about to die or something. Sure thing, boss. I feel like I have even more questions now that I had going into that call. Still, I at least have something to do now. All the animatronics are in their pods when I check the cameras. Got like one sip left. My throat's drying out fast. I should get to restocking the bar with that raspberry liquor. In searching for something to prop the freezer open, just in case it's needed, I find a crowbar in one of the desk drawers. Crowbar would be nice. Very useful. I wish we could use that in any future Freddy's update. I know it's meant for an Easter egg, but you know, you never underestimate the use of a crowbar. Just saying. Don't know why a tool like that's in such a place. But before I go, I checked the cameras one last time to confirm that all the animatronics are in their pods. All the girls are where they should be. I just hope that persists. Well, let's see. Fexa went in when I got to the office. Frenni was just testing me, so she had extra time on her hands. So there's a high chance that Chiku, Bonfi, Frenni, all three of them could come out. Deducting logically. I mean, Fexa was probably just burning some extra energy before she went into that pod. I don't know why I'm calculating shit because this is a visual novel, but you know. It's not like I'm like in the office and I'm running around this place. I know that in the future the game's gonna be super expansive and there's gonna be a lot of running around. That's what I feel is gonna happen. The storage room is on the right after leaving the security room behind. Inside there's a copious amount of boxes stacked on one another, as well as carefully racked bottles and piles of party supplies. And the freezer door is in the back. There's 2 cameras watching the room, one from the entrance and one above the freezer. It doesn't take me long to find a bottle of raspberry liquor that Mr. Smith was talking about, as it's just a mixer and not really hard in terms of alcohol content. It's in one of the boxes along with several of the same bottle. Before I grab a bottle and leave, I peeked into the other boxes out of curiosity. Most of the boxes contain standard bar stuff, but one box stands out as odd for containing more energy bars than any nightclub should ever go through. Maybe energy bars is used a lot here. Regardless, I get what I came here for and return to the bar with the bottle in hand. Not sure where to leave the raspberry stuff, so I set it next to the other mixers in hopes that will suffice. Then back to the security room. When I entered the security room, the chair I was using is slowing down from a spin. Someone's been in here. They left in a hurry. I'm telling you, it's probably tangled. With the crowbar firmly in hand, I advance towards the chair and turn it around. Set on the seat is a photo of Fexa with a phone number written on it. Never mind, it's Fexa. She really just... My calculations were incorrect. She was... It could be anyone's game. Who could be out in the pods? It could be you. It could be me. It could even be... Okay. I immediately checked the camera as Fexa's in her pod. I just want to check the last 30 minutes of footage, just to be sure. Not pointing to Fexa leave her pod as far as the cameras were concerned. The only one moving about the nightclub is me. Should I text the number now? Pocket for later. But my nightly duties attended to when the animatronic's sleeping, the rest of my night shift passes without incident. When I passed through the locker room to get changed, I stuffed the picture of Fexa into my pocket of my jeans. I hear the animatronics yawning and waking up inside their pods on their way out of the club. I debated about lingering to ask them a few questions, but decided against it. Instead, I hear the entrance, step aside, and lock the door behind me. Easy dub, easy dub, easy W, easy W. And I think I am going to end this here. Since it's already, look, I'm looking at the recording, it looks like an easy 30-40 minutes, right? Yeah, it's good enough time to stop. It's a long ass reading session for a lot of people. And actually, you know what? With those notes in hand, I wonder if there's another night. Oh. Let me go ahead and save again right here so that I can have a place to continue to when I'm done.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Consider becoming a Patreon today. Link is in the description. Special shout out to Fatal Fire.